Hey, you guys, if you are at home, like a lot of you are, I wanted to let you know something pretty important, and that is that we are going to take a break from Romeo and Juliet. We are going to put it on hold after today until after Thanksgiving break. Okay, so as of now, Act One should be finished. You should have read the entire act, done the activities, and really, what you needed to have turned in was today, and it looks like, I mean, I'm just on eighth period right now, but five of you have turned it in. Make sure that you answer these questions. So this assignment was posted today. If you're at home, all you have to do is you click on this um, slideshow. Sorry, I could not think of the word. This Google slideshow, and then you scroll down to the bottom, and you're going to answer these four questions. So slides 32 and slides 33. And that's about Act One. So if you have not read Act One, make sure that you scroll down on the Google Classroom stream. Okay, scroll down to where you find somewhere on here the No Fear Shakespeare. Here is where you can read Act One. So Google Classroom, No Fear Shakespeare. You should read all of Act One. It's scenes 1 through 5. If you watch my videos or if you even just look at this Google slideshow, you can see that I give you some overviews about what happened in each act. Okay. You also have on here the Pear Deck that you should have completed. Interactive slides, and then the questions. Okay, so the questions again are at the end of the slideshow. That's where you will find your questions. So make sure you do those assignments. If you are not here, that does not mean you are not doing anything. It means you're doing these things at home. Okay, why I wanted to make this video was to let you know that Romeo and Juliet is going to be put on hold. I know some of you, it's just not feasible, that you're struggling, you don't understand it, you're not enjoying it. So hopefully after Thanksgiving break, everybody will be able to come out of quarantine and we will be able to enjoy Romeo and Juliet all together. Okay, so we are putting it on hold. What that means is for the next 8 or 9 days, or however many days until until Thanksgiving, we are going to have grammar boot camp, and it's going to be parts of speech boot camp. We're going to make sure that you understand these, that you can figure out what the parts of speech are, because it's the building blocks of our sentences, and you need to be able to identify them in sentences. So I posted right now, this is for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, the 12th. But I posted this on everybody's Google Classroom page, and it is parts of speech diagnostic test. That's just another fancy word for a pretest. Okay. So what you're going to do is you are going to click on the PDF if you're at home. If you're in class, I can also have printouts for you, but it's just a pretest. Please do not cheat. Please do not look up the answers. This is to gauge what you know. Okay, this is a completion grade. It will grade your form, your Google form, but that grade is to tell you how well you did. Okay, so there are questions. You are going to read them, and then you are going to answer those questions on this Google form. Okay. I'm not going to scroll through the form because it looks like, let's see, hold on. If I click on it from Classroom, it looks like it was giving you the answers, and I don't want to give you the answers, obviously. So here, let's do this. Okay, so here you go. You are going to answer them on the Google form. What you need to pay attention to, this is very important, or it will mark your answers wrong. Part one, so there are two parts to the test. Okay, if you look at it, there's part one, or diagnostic test 1 is 1 through 20. Diagnostic test 2 is 1 through 25. Okay, pay attention here because it says part 1, write out the part of speech exactly the way it is on the handout. So in order to not get these marked wrong, you need to, oh no, where'd it go? Okay, in order to not get these marked wrong, you need to answer them this way. So they attended the concert last weekend. If you think attended is a noun, you put a capital N. If you think attended is a pronoun, you put a capital PRO. If you think attended is a verb, you put a capital V, so on. Okay, if you do not answer them the way they are on this handout right here, like if you put PN instead of PRO for pronoun, it will mark it wrong. Okay, so make sure that you answer them completely. If you just put an I for interjection, it will mark it wrong. It has to be done exactly the way it is on this handout. Capital ADV, capital PREP. Okay, that is how you answer part 1 or diagnostic test 1. And it says part 2, write out the word that fits the part of speech in parentheses. There will only be one per sentence. So if you look at this is different than the instructions on the handout. Okay, it says on the handout to just put the letter next to it. You do not do that. You put the entire word. So for example, preposition. If you think he is the preposition, you would write capital HE because it's the first word in the sentence, exactly the way you see it, he. If you think around is the preposition, you write the word around. Okay, down here in number 6, she purchased the margarine with him. If you think she is the noun, you write capital SHE. Okay, if you think purchased is the noun, you write out the word purchased, etc. Okay, when you get down to number 24, same thing, interjection. No, I will never try that. If you think I is the interjection, it should be capital I. If you think no is the interjection, it should be capital NO. Do not put exclamation points, just the word. Okay. You can ignore this part down here. You do not have to do this part. Okay, so you're just going to do questions 1 through 25. Make sure you follow the instructions here or it will mark your things wrong, even if they are right. We will evaluate this information, see how you do, and then we will start with nouns and pronouns on Friday. We will work our way through all the parts of speech before Thanksgiving break, and I will give you a test before break, okay? So if you're at home, we miss you. Hang in there, and hopefully we will all come together for Romeo and Juliet soon. Email me if you have any questions.